Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to start the keynote speech, so please take your seat. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Okay, we'll now start the keynote speech. First, we may ask Mr. Oğuzhan Gürsoy, the Site Director of Unilever Turkey, Sanayi Vitikrat Tark AS HPC Factory. Now, Mr. Gürsoy, if you please.
Good afternoon. My name is Oğuzhan Gürsoy, and today I am here to share with you our TPM story in Unilever Home and Personal Care Factory in Turkey. So, throughout my presentation, first I want to share with you something about my country, Turkey, then some information about my company, Unilever, and some more site information. Then after, I want to share with you our achievements and how we sustain TPM in our factory, then the roadmap of TPM, and the closure of my speech. So, Turkey is a very beautiful country, and I wish all of you see it in one day of your life. And I want to start my speech with a short video of my beautiful country. Hope you like it, huh? So, after Turkey, I want to say some words about my company, Unilever. The origin of Unilever goes to late 19th century. So, in Netherlands, two brothers established Margarine Uni company to produce margarine. And in the same age, in England, again, Lever brothers established a soap factory. And in 1930s, these two companies decided to merge and become Unilever worldwide. In late 20th century, Unilever became one of the biggest FMCG, fast-moving consumer goods company all over the world. And in 21st century, now our aim is to create a better future every day with brands that help people look good, feel good, and get more out of life. One of our favorite slogans is, small actions make big difference, which is very aligned with TPM approach. More than 170,000 employees are working in Unilever all over the world, and it's making trade in more than 180 countries. 55% of business comes from emerging markets, and there is a very diverse multinational managing board with 8 different nationalities in the board of directors. Our vision is creating a better future every day. And with the vision of creating a better future every day, our aim is doubling our business in 2020, and while doing that, to keep our environmental impact in the level of 2009. So, Unilever Turkey, the story started in 1924, and the first factory of Unilever in Turkey is a margarine factory which is established in 1953. Then the laundry factory and personal care production followed that investment, and currently Unilever Turkey business is the 8th biggest business in Unilever world. Now I want to give some information about my site, which is located almost 1 hour to Istanbul in Gebze area. The factory started operation in 1975, And in 1996, the personal care factory moved to the home care factory, next to the home care factory. And in year 2000, we kicked off TPM studies. In 2003, we received Excellence Award. And in 2012, we achieved TPM World Class Award. You see a physical flow of our production. So from all our suppliers, our raw material and packaging material are transferred to our factory. After processing them, we pack all these products, and after packing, we send them to our central warehouse. From our central warehouse, we send these products either via distributors to groceries or big national accounts throughout the country. We have more than 700 SKUs, stock keeping units in the factory, and we have three main categories. The first one is laundry powders, home care production. The second one is home care liquids product, and the third one is personal care liquids product. Throughout TPM's story, we tripled our production, and we really achieved a big success from volume and turnover contribution to our company. When you look to the chart, in the last 3-4 years, you see a stabilization. The main reason of that stabilization is due to the concentrated products. In parallel with our sustainability vision, we are switching our product portfolio to more concentrated products, and it seems to affect our volume, but we are happy to do that. I think one of the most important things is our people is the main accelerator of our TPM journey. You see some photos from here, photos of our operators, technicians, how we train them, how we discuss with them on the solutions of problems on the shop floor. In the top middle, you see a picture of the children of our employees. So we bring our kids, our children to our factory and try to have them be proud of what their parents are doing in the factory. While talking to people, I just want to mention a specific name. Mr. Ahmet Kaynak, you see his picture here. He passed away 3 years ago, and I want to mention his name because he was the guy who started TPM studies in our factory, and we learned a lot from him from TPM perspective. So I want to recall his good memory. When I want to share the educational background of our people, almost 45% of our people, our employees, are university graduates, and 53% of them are high school graduates, and mostly technical high school graduates. We have a very strong recruitment process, and after having some verbal and written examinations, we decide on who will work together. Safety of our people is very important for us, and we are living in a very dynamic environment. That's why the continuous safety risk assessment process is very critical for us. And each time we identify the risk, we evaluate, we prioritize, and then we eliminate those risks. This is a continuous process. Now I want to share our achievements. So let me start with our efficiencies. Throughout our TPM story, we increased our efficiency 52%. So just a little demonstration of how we manage it. You see a small Kaizen here, which is carried by our operators. These are our bottles, and to have correct filling in the bottles, the correct orientation of bottle on the conveyor is very important. So by making a modification on the conveyor, they ensure that they are correctly oriented and correctly aligned on the conveyor. And with this one, we eliminated some of the breakdowns and minor stoppages on the line. This example is for labor productivity. We reduce our man-hour per ton production 50%. And while doing that, we improved changeover periods, we improved machine stoppages, and we try to increase the added value of our operators. Again, I want to share an example here. You see the bottle catchers. As I explained you, we have a high number of SKUs, and changeover periods are very critical for us. Here, in this example, you see how we eliminate bolts in the bottle catchers so that we have a much faster changeover period. This is an example of breakdown reduction. So this is a dedusting Kaizen. And by eliminating the dust, by improving sealing on the shaft, main shaft, we eliminated the breakdowns we are observing in our powders department. Consumer complaints. We improved our consumer complaints 95% during our TPM journey. And you see again an example here. Driven by a suggestion of our operators, we improved the sealing job design. And by adding a second line on the job, we ensure that the sealings are properly done and there is no leakage on the shelves. This example is for carbon dioxide reduction, which helps both cost saving and also reducing carbon dioxide emission target of the company. So we reduced our carbon dioxide emission 60% in 12 years. And the example here shows how we centrally control our compressors, air compressors, to have a central control unit in a narrower set band, set point, and also testing each demand point, what is the real demand of the machinery. We increased training hours 73%, and we have many different types of trainings. We really try to improve the quality of our trainings also to ensure that our people are really learning and benefiting from the trainings. So you see some examples here. From pneumatics to safety drills, we carried many different types of trainings. In total, our teammates carried 4,500 Kaizens. And here again, there are two demonstrations. One is line 6 changeover Kaizen, which is a bottle filling line with a speed of 300 bottles per minute. And the other example is from our cosmetic mixer processing area, autonomous maintenance improvements in cosmetic mixer area. So in our world-class manufacturing organization, employee development and machine development goes hand by hand. So for our employee development, we ensure that their safety awareness are in place by continuous campaigns and trainings. We carried advanced trainings, also some team building activities, and we try to increase the contribution of our people. And on the machinery side, by doing TPM, we eliminate our breakdowns, and operators take the responsibility of autonomous maintenance. This doesn't mean that our technicians doesn't have any more to do, so we don't lay down our technicians, but we ask them to make some machine design improvements to have a better quality, higher quality, and also to make speed improvements and some other design improvements on the machinery. So after ensuring basic standards, we try to have autonomous management via factory online system, which I will come more detail later, and we ensure that there is a cannot make, cannot flow system for product safety. Factory online system is one of the key players or key mechanisms we utilize during our TPM study. So with this system, what we are doing is from each machinery, we are receiving the actual machinery information by using encoders, photocells, or some other sensors, and collecting all this data on PLC. And from these PLCs, we are passing this data to the database. So the main benefit of factory online system is carrying online actual data from machinery to management level. We not only make online monitoring of our performance, but we also carried offline detailed analysis for machine stoppages. And also we included planning and we included quality inspections as a part of our factory online system. At the beginning level, the aim of factory online system was receiving shop floor data to the management level, but by time we realized that we can utilize it vice versa. So considering how flexible we need to be in a low stock environment, we begin to include our operators, line operators, in the planning process. So whenever we need to make a change on our schedulings and on our plannings, operators can see those changes on their screens, factory online screens, and they have just-in-time online information about what's going on in the business level and what are the changes, demand changes, and they can configure themselves and the lines accordingly. So you see how our planning and scheduling cycle is going on from factory online system. So I want to tell you some more about our TPM roadmap. So here is the basic level, which we achieved Excellence Award. So how we manage it is having proper autonomous maintenance standards in place, having a strong training system, and creating a better working place for our operators and working team. Then we continue with autonomous maintenance with zero breakdown, zero minor stoppage concept, advanced Kaizen projects, multi-skilled operators, which begin to include in technical problem-solving areas, strong focus on cost-saving program, and also we deployed our factory online system. And as we proceed, we include eco-efficiency targets, capacity and flexibility increase to have a high level of customer service, support the volume growth of business and receive category leadership in the market. Operators turn out to be as engineers as we continue, and we carried global people surveys to measure what kind of a climate we have on our site, autonomous management by our, again, employees, and 6 and 7 level of autonomous maintenance. While doing all these activities through TPM roadmap, we also begin with factory KPIs and then include end-to-end business KPIs, key performance indicators to our targets. So everyone here knows the classical approach of TPM. So 8 pillars, and with the consultation of our senseis, in the special award level, we include the supply chain management pillar, and we begin to understand our logistic cost, logistic loss, and also planning losses to have efficiency in our planning cycle and also in logistics process. Then in the world-class process, in the world-class level, we include 2 more pillars. One is superior quality chain management, and the other is nature-friendly management. So these are fully aligned with the global Unilever vision, and we create these pillars, again, I need to say, with the big support of our consultants, our sensei, specifically Kaneda-san. So I want to give you some more information about these 2 creative pillars. The first one is superior quality chain. So in the superior quality chain, what we try to do is to include a second level of quality. So by basic quality, we eliminated all kinds of losses, and we achieved 0 incident level. And with attractive quality, what we try to do is to receive a superior brand image level and to ensure that our shelf quality is 100% proper. So to have a good understanding of our quality and the impact of our processes in the factory to the consumer on the shelf, we carried some trade visits for our operators, and after making trainings and installing the necessary systems, we ensure that consumer relevant quality standards are in place. While doing this, we make inspection on the shop, on the shelves of the customers, and we shared our observations with our operators and asked them how we can eliminate problems. Here you see an example, so how we eliminate some lines on the bottles and convert our design to a much better bottle. And as a result of all these things, we achieved perfect store level in the customer shops. So I want to give some more idea about nature-friendly management pillar. First of all, I want to share our sustainable living plan, which has 3 big goals. So the first one is help 1 billion people improve their health and well-being. The second one is halve our environmental footprint of our products. And the third one is source 100% of agricultural raw materials sustainably by 2020. So the vision of nature-friendly management pillar in our factory was contributing to the second big goal of our company. To do that, we aim to change consumer washing habits. We aim to increase the amount of concentrated products on the market. And we try to have cold water washing and eliminating preheating before the washing process of our consumers. By developing concentrated products, carbon dioxide emission is reduced 41% and water consumption is reduced by 35%. And consumers started to wash at lower temperatures, and washing rate at lower temperatures increased from 11% to 19% as a result of our campaign. So we made some other campaigns also demonstrating by eliminating pre-wash how we can contribute. And the communication we used here is saying that this is the dam supplying Istanbul, water to Istanbul. So by eliminating pre-wash in this level, we saved water, which is double amount of the dam supplying water to Istanbul. And here you see another campaign. You see a daughter here jumping to a dry soil. So if we don't make some change on our way of doing business, then the end will be something like this. And this is not the thing we want to leave our children. So this was a short summary of what we did in 13 years and the world-class journey of more than 1,000 passionate people on our Gebze factory. Today we are here 3 persons, myself, Ömer and Barış with me. So we are representing all these people, and what we believe is it's not only creating a happy place in our work, in our factory, but also about creating a happy place on the entire world. And we believe that TPM has a strong mission to achieve that happy world aim for all of us. So I want to thank you for listening to me and for your valuable time. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gürsoy. Next, we may ask Mr. Jovan Grigorievich, the Supply Chain Director of Tetra Pak Production, DOO, Gorunji Milanovac. Mr. Grigorievich, if you please. Excuse me, the podium is now ready. Now, Mr. Grigorievich, if you please.
Good afternoon. My name is Jovan Grigorievich. I am Supply Chain Director for Tetra Pak Southeast Europe. First of all, I would like to express gratitude to GIPM for giving me this opportunity. It is my honor to present to you today the way my company and factory have implemented TPM as a philosophy for improvement. During my presentation, I will talk about Tetra Pak company and Gornji Milanovac factory, its TPM policies, objectives, and organization, followed by innovative TPM, and in the end, results achieved by TPM implementation. First, I would like to introduce our company to you in a couple of next slides. Our company was founded by Dr. Ruben Rausing 62 years ago, using his idea to pack a liquid food into the tetrahedral-shaped package. At this time, we were led by his words that the package should say more than it cost. Our customers see us as the leading single-source supplier of complete food processing, packaging, and distribution solutions. We are proud on our brand, vision, and our core values. Tetra Pak's business is organized in 10 clusters worldwide. Packaging material and closures are produced in 42 factories around the world. Our company has more than 22,000 employees and is present in more than 170 countries worldwide. Perceived as a market leader, we are constantly investing in our innovation to sharpen competitive edge of our customers. In our market company, Tetra Pak Southeastern Europe, we are managing diversities of economical conditions, languages, and cultures. We are among seldom markets in Europe that still have growth potentials. Our converting factory is supporting this growth through the local supply of packaging material and customer service quality. Following global strategic priorities and aligning it with the local needs, we have defined major priorities on a level of Tetra Pak Southeastern Europe. To obtain net sales growth through world-class quality and service by reducing CO2 footprint. This will be supported by our employees, who are our main resource. Factory is located in Serbia, in a city called Gornji Milanovac. The city has 30,000 residents, and it is graphics and packaging industry center not only for Serbia, but for the region. On this view of our factory premises from the air, you can see that we have on 34,000 square meters all necessary buildings for our current operations. Before I give you more data about the factory, I would like to show you a short movie that will explain you how a factory looks like. Can you please play the movie? Now I would like to let you know some of the most important milestones of our factory. Our journey started with the first production 47 years ago. In 1997, we became a part of Tetra Pak Group. From 2001, we are TPM-driven factory. We have a strong management system consisting of quality, environment, hygiene, and safety certificate standards with the incorporated TPM improvements. In 2005, we got the GIPM Excellence Award. In last period, we are constantly in a group of the best Tetra Pak factories, and in 2008, we have reached the place #1, never stopping our improvements and way to excellence. In 2008, we got GIPM Consistency Award, and in 2010, GIPM Special. In 2012, we achieved GIPM Advanced Special Award as the first European Tetra Pak factory. Our organization is designed to be able to realize our strategy and answer to the demands of our stakeholders. We are proud on the level of education of our employees, who, with the good organization as a background, are the main contributor to successful implementation of TPM and good results we are sustainably achieving. Looking to the production equipment, we have one Tetra Pak standard printer installed in 2009, one laminator installed in 1978, which is fully rebuilt according to Tetra Pak standards in 2012, 2 slitting machines and 4 doctor machines. During the last 10 years, our product portfolio is getting more and more complex following changes in our business environment. For one part of our portfolio, we are the only supplier in Europe. Today, we are producing 77 different products with approximately 3,000 customer designs. We are supplying 52 markets worldwide. Markets belonging to Cluster Central and North Europe represent 70% of our volume output. We have more than 200 customers, among whom are the big global companies like Coca-Cola, Nestle, Unilever, Pepsi-Cola. Despite the fact that complexity of our factory has been increased 2 times since we got the first GIPM award in 2005, we managed to keep the high level of flexibility in order to support our customer needs. In the same time, with improvements in all areas of our operation, we managed to decrease production cost, being in a group of the factories with the lowest cost in Tetra Pak. TPM has enabled us to improve our results, reaching in some areas already today optimal level. Now, we will look into our TPM activities in more detail. Main contributor to good results in our process is application of TPM in the last 10 years. We know that performance means having right processes and people with appropriate tools. This is why we started with TPM application firstly in our main processes, production, printing, and logistics. Today, we have reached maturity level to be able to cover the other processes with TPM, like design, order, customer, and supply management. We have recognized TPM as an opportunity to improve and find our place in Tetra Pak Group. With the right implementation of TPM tools using 2 main resources we had, people and time, we have made substantial results and today are recognized as one of the best Tetra Pak factories worldwide. TPM has changed the mindset of our employees. Today, we have people with very high technical and analytical skills implementing TPM in everyday activities as a normal way of working and thinking, building thus image and recognition in Tetra Pak community. This is the way in which we achieve our results and how we structure our WCM program in their respective phases. We divided this program into 3 phases. Phase 1, the WCM implementation, occurred from 2001-2005, where we got the Excellence Award. At this stage, we launched 162 teams to attack the largest losses, spreading the philosophy of continuous improvement. In phase 2, called Innovation, WCM has been integrated to the supply chain, and we got consistency and special awards, where we launched more than 200 improvement teams. Now we are in the phase 3, we call it Creativity. We are integrating the entire business of the company in search of recognition. Our team are triggered autonomously at any event that is coming out of our standards. Involvement is a key indicator of our TPM journey. all employees are participating in autonomous maintenance and improvement teams. We have opened more than 440 teams and put more than 38,000 tags. Number of tags resolved by operator is 62%, and the percentage of unsolved is below 4%. Increasing operator knowledge, 49% of planned maintenance activities has been transferred to autonomous maintenance. Result of autonomous maintenance inspection and planned maintenance usage of advanced tools contributed to the breakdown reduction by 78% on a factory level compared to the start of autonomous maintenance activities. Implementing QA and QI metrics together with the quality maintenance pillar in our standards, we introduce 260 Q points. By keeping under control and improving of process parameters, we have reduced defect rates by 69% on factory level. The zero loss management covers our activities from target setting to daily result monitoring in order to ensure that improvement delivered conditions and achieved gains are maintained. Daily management system is used for monitoring triggers and standards, enabling pillars to act immediately in order to maintain achieved results. Following zero loss mindset, we have launched zero campaign on a pilot machine. In the same time, we have developed a zero loss concept implementation plan in other processes to cover all our processes. Results achieved so far are very good. On a slither machine, our pilot machine, we achieved significant improvements in loss reduction. Zero accidents for more than 8 years. 6 months, zero claims. 94% defect mode eradication, and more than 95% eradication of breakdowns and short stops. Integrated supply chain approach has brought us closer to our customers. That has enabled us to understand better customer needs and deliver according to expectation. Let me talk about innovative activities that we have delivered. Our good results are partially coming also from the fact that we are the only factory in Europe having in-house repro services for our customers. This has helped us decreasing lead times and cost with the improvement quality of the final product. With this service and application of TPM tools in process optimization and defect elimination, design lead time has been reduced from 8.2 days to 1.7. This has significantly impacted on our customers' lead time, and it is not surprised that our customer satisfaction survey result was excellent. In the same time, we managed to reduce our cost for 40%. Our quality and service level has been recognized in Tetra Pak, so we have extended our services out of our factory and market. Now, we are doing repro services for 18 markets, and we have plans to extend it further. Now, we'll take a look into some of our business results we managed to achieve with the support of TPM activities compared to the Year of Consistency award. TPM has been delivering excellent results. As we can see, from a customer point of view, 167% increased number of produced packs between 2 claims, 4% improvement in perfect delivery, 26% improvement in perfect confirmation, and 15% improved customer satisfaction. From efficiency point of view, 4.1% increased efficiency on our bottleneck machine, and 50% reduced a lead time for our market. From cost point of view, 24% waste reduction, 46% reduction in work in progress, and 7% in energy consumption. And looking to the people perspective, our employees have very positively reacted on the environment we have created and have scored 98% in employee satisfaction survey. The key in our success is a shift in the people's mindset and on the broad level, not only in the small group of leading personnel. Our employees are today proudly showing results of their teams, sharing this knowledge with others, being now something more than just an operator or office employee, being an innovator. Our direction is clear, and we are working on it every day, knowing that by implementing right tools with the right people and processes in place, we are getting closer to our ultimate goal, a world-class factory. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Grigorievich.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now, before moving on to the convivial party, may we have your attention to the screen, please? We'll show you the video of a message from the father and evangelist of TPM, former JIPM Vice Chairman, Seiichi Nakajima and Tokutaro Suzuki. Now, please watch the screen.
TPM とは何ぞやというのはね、全員参加でロスをゼロにし、儲ける経営体質を作るのが TPM。トータルプロダクティブメンテナンスから進化したんです。ね、だからメンテナンスではなくてマネジメントですよと言いたいんですね。ということで、これが一番基本なんです。で、私は、前にも言ったことがありますが、ドラッカーがですね、産業発展の歴史としてまず第一段階が設備で物を作るようになったと。設備の良し悪しがの製品の品質もコストももう全てを左右する。第二段階で今度はこのフレデリック・テイラーがですね、科学的管理法、今 IE と言われてますけども、これによってね、テイラーは無駄を徹底的にゼロにしろとこう言ってるわけですけども、我々は無駄という代わりにロスと言ってるわけです。ロスをゼロにすると。ね、それを第三段階の彼の言うのにはね、全員参加でやりなさい。つまり参画型経営、あるいはね、自己管理、責任型組織でやりなさい。というのは、この今の組織を見ますとですね、大体の専門的な知識を持っている知識労働者が大半を占めておるわけでね。で、そういう人たちは自分の知識を 100%、120% 発揮してね、そして成果を上げたいという気持ちがあるんで、昔のような肉体労働を中心にした、まだ発展途上国はそういうところがあるかもしれませんけども、今や先進国ではね、もう知識労働者が大半を占めているわけです。その人たちは自分の持っている知識をね、もうフルに発揮したいとこう思ってるわけなんです。で、その人たちに合うマネジメントの仕方に変えなきゃダメですよということを言ってるんですけども、そういうふうなこの仕組みに変える、それによってですね、儲ける経営体質を作るというのが TPM というわけですね。
私はですね、TPM の将来ということでね、考えたいわけですけども、その場合に私は2つあると。で、1つはですね、TPM の深掘りということが1つです。もう1つは TPM の進化、いわゆるそのエボリューションの方ですね。で、最初の深掘りの方はですね、我々今まで長い間かかったですね、TPM の柱を作ってきた。 これが代表的なのが8本の柱を作ってきたと。でこの8本の柱をですね、今の状態からさらに深掘りしてね、それぞれの柱がもっといいものにするというような活動をすることがね、これが一つのフェーズになると。でこれが TPM の深掘りという意味で深く化けるという進化という言葉ですが、英語では、ディープニングという言葉が適当なのかもしれません。もう一つはですね、これはエボリューションの方の進化なんですね。で、日本はいろんなその環境、経済環境が変化しました。でそれに対応するためにですね、いろんな企業が苦労しているわけですけども、狙っているのはサステナビリティとグロースだと思うんです。でつまり経営を持続して成長させるんだと。これはどの企業も考えている。でサステナビリティ、ビジネスのサステナビリティとグロースであると。そうするとそれぞれの企業がですね、それを実現するためにいろんなストラテジー、戦略を考えていくはずだと。でこの戦略は企業によって違うわけですよ。製品も違うし事業も違うかもしれない。だから個々の企業はみんな戦略を考えるだろうと。その TPM の活動がね、企業がやろうとしているその戦略をしっかりサポートするような姿でなければならないだろうというのでね、私は一つの図式としてはビジネスのサステナビリティとグロース、それを遂行するためのストラテジー、それをしっかり支援するための TPM 活動ということになるんじゃないかと。でそういうその企業の活動を支援するような TPM でなければね、役に立たないというふうに思ってますから、それを実現するためのその TPM 活動がね、新しい活動としてこれから展開されなければいけないだろうと。で一方の深掘りっていうのは、これが非常に今まで我々が培ってきた TPM の柱ですから、これは大事にして、これをもっともっといいものにしていくということをやりながら、この企業のサステナビリティに対応し、ストラテジーをサポートするような TPM 活動、それを狙っていく必要があるというのがね、これが私の TPM の将来像ではないかというふうに考えています。
So, ladies and gentlemen, how was the video? Thank you very much.